Smith. Thank you, Sheriff Petway. We will now have Aniah Blanchard's mother, Miss Angela Harris, up to speak.
Hi guys. So I normally just when I speak, I just speak from my heart and I never write anything down. But tonight I had to write a lot of things down because it's so much in my heart that I want to say. First of all, I'm going to share something with everyone that I've never told anyone. I've never even told Cupcake's family. But on October 12, 2019, when I first heard that Cupcake was missing, my heart sank. I was hoping and praying every second of every day that she was found safe. On October 22nd, 2019, when I heard the news that she had been found, I fell to the ground, sobbing like she was my child. The first person I called was Aniah. Aniah said, "No, Mom," and started crying with me. Little did I know, the next day, October 23rd, 2019, the same thing was going to happen to my sweet Aniah. Just give me a minute, okay?
It's all right.
Okay. My daughter, Aniah Haley Blanchard, who was a resident of Homewood, going to college in Auburn, although we consider Birmingham really our home. She went into the store, convenience store in Auburn, to just get a bag of chips, the salt and vinegar potato chips. Aniah walked out of the store and she was never seen again. Aniah was missing for 1 month before we're told that her remains were found in Macon County. In the world that we're living in today, our kids can't just play outside anymore. Our kids can't go into the store to get a bag of chips. Without being in danger. They can't do those things without being in danger. No human being at all can go anywhere or do anything without being in danger. Anyone can be a victim at any time and anywhere. And this means men, women, children. This is not just specific to women, children. This is everyone. Unfortunately, this is the world that we're living in. There are so many violent crimes happening in the world. Human trafficking is real. You wouldn't believe how many times I've been told by people and heard that people think that human trafficking is not real. I was a sexual assault nurse at Children's Hospital for almost 20 years. Know Detective Anderson very well, worked with him many times. Never thought I would be on this side. Saw a whole lot. You couldn't imagine. You see what we see. I saw a whole lot. Human trafficking does not just includes a lot of different things. It includes sexual exploitation. It includes forced labor. It includes child begging. It includes organ harvesting. Every human can be taken for those reasons. Humans are worth a lot of money, and they will do everything whoever's trying to get you will take you, and people are paying for us, for our kids, and they're paying a lot. It's happening. It's real. Violent crimes, rape, murder, any violent crime you can be a victim of at any time. And I think that's one thing that's hard for a lot of people to understand, that they just don't think that they can be a victim or their family cannot be a victim. They just kind of put it out of their mind like, oh, that doesn't happen to us, so that's not going to happen here. It happens somewhere else in another world. No, it happens right here in all of our cities, in Birmingham, in Auburn, in Montgomery, in Huntsville, in every city in Alabama. It's happening all over. And just like Detective Anderson said, it takes us. Law enforcement is doing their best. They can't do it all. They need our help. And I learned that when Aniah was missing. I learned that we had to help them get the information. So it takes all of us. If you see something, you have to say something. We have to protect each other. We have to look out for each other. That's what it's going to take. Anywhere you are, we always have to be aware. Unfortunately, I hate that that's the world that we're living in, but it's the reality. I hate to talk and scare people, but it's like I feel like we have to scare people. We have to let you know our story. We have to let you know Cupcake's story. We have to let you know Aniah's story to make you realize that this is happening. Wake up. Realize this is happening, and we have to do something about it. We can change it. I agree. We can change it. Together, we can change it. We can stop it. Gun violence. We can stop it. We just all have to stand up together and do it. Sorry. You have to talk to your kids. You have to talk to your family. You have to make plans. You can't keep things like this from them. You know, you have to start talking to them at an early age and let them know what's going on in the world. That's the only way that they're going to be protected, to let them know. You can't keep it from them because you don't want them to know really what's going on in the world. That's just not the way we have to do things these days. You have to talk to your kids. You have to talk to your families. Let's say, hey, let's talk about what's going on, and let's see what are we going to do if something like this happens to us, and how are we going to prevent our families from becoming victims of violent crimes. I want to share something too about Cupcake and Aniah. There was a connection. I felt it from the day that when Cupcake went missing, when she was found, and then when Aniah was kidnapped. You know, the common denominator. Aniah's birthday is June 22nd. Cupcake's birthday is on the 22nd. They're angels. That's the angel number. We didn't want to lose our babies. We did not want to lose our babies. We did not want to have our babies were taken from us. Nobody asked us. We didn't get a choice. They were taken. But I do believe that our angels served a wonderful purpose while they were here on earth, and they are serving a wonderful purpose in heaven right now. That's right. I just want to reiterate to please know that you're not immune to being a victim. If that's the one thing I can get across tonight, is that no one here and anywhere is immune to being a victim. Men, women, children. Men, please, I want you to step up. Protect us. Look around. Be aware of your surroundings. Yeah. You have to protect us, the women and children, but you also have to protect yourself. Men are also being kidnapped. I have learned so much in these past 2 years, and I've heard so many stories. It's just not told a lot. Their story is not told, and it's sad and unfortunate that it's not, but it is. It's happening. Men are being kidnapped and sold and being shot and killed and robbed and everything you could ever imagine. It's happening to everyone. So, you know, I'm going to touch a little bit on missing people. There are so many missing people right now. I know April feels the same way. We just wanted to know where our children were. It's hard not knowing. It's hard not having them here with us now, but it's harder not knowing. And there's so many missing people right now in the state of Alabama. I'm trying to keep on top of it. I have a nonprofit called Aniah's Heart that I'm trying to help people that have missing loved ones navigate, to help law enforcement. I work with so many law enforcement agencies. I want to be the liaison. I want to help. I'm teaching safety education and situational awareness. But I couldn't even sit here tonight and give you the list because there's so many people. We have a few people over here that there's some pictures of that's been missing. Lakira Goldsmith from Montgomery's been missing since 2018. Preston Peaks has been missing since 2016. February of 2016. Yes. And Kiera Stubbs. She's been missing. for when I'm sorry, 2015. Okay, and LaQuanta Riley, missing from Montgomery, 2003. Nothing. Ramonda J. Robinson, missing since May 22nd. There's more. There's so many more. Lakira. I'm sorry, Lakira is one that's dear to my heart as well. I have searched for nobody knows this, but I've searched for Lakira so many times. I've been in Montgomery, been on multiple searches trying to find Lakira. I'm not going to stop till I find Lakira and help find all the other missing people that I can help find. Because with Aniah's heart, we also have a search and recovery team. Just to find them so our family can just know is so important. I know it probably feels the same way. We just wanted to know. So, if you will, guys, I want you all just to look it up. You would be surprised. You would be amazed. I know law enforcement probably knows. But look to see how many people are missing, and we have no information. We have nothing to go on to be able to find them. And there's families out there that will never know. Natalie Holloway, she's from Mountain Brook. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many years she's missing. But her family, her mom is they're never going to know. I hope one day they will. But think about it. There's so many more. And there's people that have been victims that we found, but they were missing for a long time. But it took a while to find them. And that is a pain and a hurt and a world I can't even describe. We can't even describe. So the one thing I really want you guys to take away from this tonight is just to understand that you can be a victim. Please, as a community, let's come together. I know I live in Homewood, but I really do consider Birmingham my home. I love Birmingham. I worked at Children's Hospital for 20 years. It is my home. It means everything to me. But as a community, we can come together, we can fight this, and we can stop this, and we can make a difference. Yes, speak up. You got to say something. Don't be afraid. Even if you don't think it's anything, if you're not sure, you say, oh, that might be something else, or I don't know. It doesn't matter. The police, I can guarantee you, they want you to call, and they would rather come out on a call that's nothing than it be something. Okay? So that is the thing. See something, say something, no matter how small you think it is, because it could end up being the biggest thing. So don't feel bad. Get on that phone, hit 911, and say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but can you send somebody to check? That is major. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's here tonight to support Cupcake's family. I still feel like she's my baby, too, because she meant so much to me, and I never knew her. And she meant so much to Aniah. And forever they will be our girls, here in Birmingham. But like I said, I love you all, and I just want to say how much that I appreciate everyone coming out. And let's all together, please, just try to make a difference. And we can. I promise. We can.
Amen.
You're welcome.